Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of April 7th to the 13th. Time is fluid, Pisces. This is your channel. Stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So your overall energy for this week for love is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So, could be working through your trust issues this week connected to love. But whatever is going on for you in your love life, whether single, connected, separated, this situation is calling for you to have faith that whatever is unfolding or whatever is meant to be will be. Now, sometimes that could be difficult to sit in that energy, but it will be well worth your while and remove that sense of maybe stress or fear. So let's see what else you got going on here, Pisces. You also have self-respect. So as you gain more self-respect in your own energy, knowing your value, knowing what you're worth, the more you will align to a relationship or a dynamic in a relationship that you feel not only respected in, but you don't feel like you have to have any sort of like trust issues or uncertainty. You know, when you sit in that energy of very strong value of self, there are very, very minimal things that can really phase that. So trust that your evolution, your self-love is building the foundations for this grand love for yourself. Sorry that I don't know why the lights are flickering. They weren't just flickering before, but now they are. And I'm trying to get them to not flicker, but they keep doing it. So let's see what else you got going on from the Mystic Moon Oracle. You have return. You have received. And you have deception. So it does look like there could be a past person trying to come back into your energy around this time, but I do feel like your energy is not going to be entertaining it. That's just what I'm getting from this right away. I feel like you are going to avoid a reconciliation, or you probably just did avoid a reconciliation, and it's actually going to boost your energy. Because, you know, when you tell the universe what you don't want, they can figure out more of what you do want. So it definitely does look like there is somebody or has been somebody that tried to come back into your energy. I do say that some of you already experienced this because, not all of you, the first card for me when I pull out like this could give an indication of happening right now, going to happen. But sometimes the first card can give me an indication that some of you are going through this right this second, or you just did go through it. So it looks like you avoided a past person here, possibly because you're in a relationship or because you want somebody different, want a different type of person. And with received, it's almost like you received the sign, you received the download to avoid a past person returning in. So let's see, your overall energy from the tarot is the Queen of Wands. So you're coming in very, very attractive, very alluring, very high vibrational, very confident towards love this week. What's coming your way? The Three of Wands. Your influence is the Emperor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pisces. You're like, I will only allow any type of energy in if it feels like it's my counterpart, if it feels like it's somebody who's mature and who deserves your energy. So you're coming in very strong, Pisces, with the Emperor in your influence. Your unexpected energy is the Ten of Cups, so unexpected happiness coming in this week. Your advice is the Four of Pentacles. There you go. So your advice is to not open up to people you don't want. Just because the energy is there, just because they want your attention or want to give you attention, you know, not all attention is good attention. And I feel that. Your outcome is the Lover. So I feel like the universe is aligning you to a different soulmate because you're really making it more obvious, and you're making it more known what you don't want to the energy. There's actually a card in this deck. It says very soon. And at the bottom, hello. At the bottom it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I feel like that's happening here for a lot of you. You're turning your back on what you don't want. You're ignoring the energies that are just not up to par with you. So in your outcome, the universe can bring you the soulmate that is at that level that you would like. Now, if you're in a relationship, I feel like there is something about not bringing past issues into the current connection and avoiding really bringing up things that are just going to mess with the connection in the present moment. Let's see. On the Three of Wands, you have the Page of Wands and the Empress. So you know that there is a divine counterpart coming your way. But, you know, the universe likes to do that. They like to bring about person who isn't to see, like, okay, will they still choose something just because it's validation in the moment, just because it's giving you attention right now? Or can you hold out for your divine counterpart? And it looks like your energy is holding out for it. And or you're in the position of saying, yeah, you're right. I'm going to treat this connection differently. It's not like my past relationships. I'm going to treat it with a level of respect, certainty, and trust. So strong alignment. When the Empress and the Emperor come in during a love reading specifically, there's definitely evolution in your own energy that could bring you not only commitment in a relationship and or a very committed, like that person who's a match. On the Emperor, with your influence, we have the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands. There it is. So you're like, look, you could try to give me attention, but if you're not that energy I want, you have a slight defense towards it. Some of you are outwardly just straight up ignoring it. Others of you are just not letting it get far at all. But you look like you're really holding out for a counterpart here. And they will come your way. Especially that the Empress and the Emperor are here. And I'm not even clarifying that deep either. So it looks like you ignored, rejected, or closed off towards somebody because you knew they weren't your counterpart. And it's like the universe is going to reward you for doing so. And or if you're in a relationship, there could be evolution to this connection, but there's a need to trust the path forward and release the past. 10 of Cups with what's unexpected to the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So some of you may meet somebody this week in the physical. Some of you could get asked out this week. There is more stability to your current connection if you're in a relationship. There's more like working together with things, compromising with things, or maybe past relationships you felt very misunderstood. It's like your divine counterpart, that healthy vibration is going to bring you peace over anything else. So if there's somebody trying to come back in that caused you a lot of drama and caused you a lot of stress, that's the exact person the universe is trying to guide you away from. So if you're a single Pisces and you have been avoiding these people, the universe is finally ready to deliver you that person that matches your new vibration. And you may definitely meet them somewhere. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles could be a work situation, a community situation where there's like people around. Maybe a friend has somebody you could be interested in. And there's like a, matchmaking situation. Four of Pentacles with your advice. The Emperor, they're like, hold your ground, Pisces. It's gonna be worth it. You rejecting or ignoring those people that lied to you, that played you, that this, the other, just when they want your attention here and there. That's how you level up. Yeah, there could have been some past people that maybe there was a need to have a healing conversation with and this, that, and the other. But your energy, it's really being guided to hold your ground in your stability. And the Ace of Cups, wait out for that new amazing love. Because it looks like it's very close. If not this week, it looks like it's extremely close to aligning to. And on the lovers with your outcome, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. There you go. The Eight of Pentacles are saying keep working on yourself. Keep focusing on self. Keep focusing on your growth. We are getting ready to bless you. The Hierophant. I mean, this is the combination you'd look for a divine counterpart or somebody that you'll be in a relationship with. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Those are the three cards I look for. And you got all three of them. So if you're in a relationship, definitely evolution towards stronger commitment, stronger trust between the two of you. A stronger bond as you continuously still focus onto yourself, you know. That's a test with Pisces people. Because Pisces people like to give themselves away to relationships. And a lot of the times Pisces people could lose themselves in another person. A big test for Pisces people with romantic relationships specifically is to not lose yourself in the relationship. If you do lose yourself, that is actually your key of knowing that it's probably not for you. So if you're in a relationship right now, I definitely feel like it's going towards stronger commitment, possible even pregnancy, fertility. And others of you, I feel like, you know, there could still be some people you have to ignore or reject, possibly occurred or it's happening this week, but you are really aligning to a divine counterpart. It looks like you're getting rewarded for it. So that's a nice message. Rewards for rejecting somebody that you know is not for you. And it looks like it's a past person. But it could have been some new people that maybe you were like, should I go with this? Should I not go with this? And possibly you listen to your intuition. But the universe is definitely going to align the counterparts here. The Empress and the Emperor are finding themselves back together. And it looks like there is some type of divine masculine and divine feminine coming together energy in the spring, it seems like, anyway. Because I feel like on a collective level, these two cards have been following each other lately, the Empress and the Emperor, which shows me that could be on a collective level where Earth itself, the frequency we hold on this planet, is trying to align divine masculine and divine feminine for union. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have Aries, Taurus, Libra, and Gemini. So let's see. We're going to do each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion as well. Leave the rest behind. You know, you can resonate to the main message, but the all signs portion could feel a little off or vice versa. Let's see. We have Aries. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and the Ace of Swords. So new communication coming in from an Aries. Some of you may meet a new Aries around this time or hear from an Aries. If you are in a relationship with one, you two may find victory through communication and like get over something that was holding you two back. And it does look like Aries thinks about you a lot. Taurus. We both know I'm not the one for you. And the Ten of Pentacles. So this is slightly contradictive. I feel like Taurus could be struggling with their stability or their money. And when a Taurus energy struggles on a financial level, everything else is going to get pushed to the side. So you could be dealing with a Taurus who's trying to get their money right. And they just are not really having full focus on the connection. And Page of Swords here. They're curious about this continuing or how this can continue, but it looks like Taurus may have their eyes on finance this week over the connection. Gemini, I am becoming a better person, and the Star. So Gemini does want to heal and resolve things with you here with the Star coming through. They are working on themselves and trying to become a better person. And with the Three of Cups, I feel like Gemini definitely either wants to reconcile with you and or continue this connection and show you that they are becoming a better person. Three of Cups to the Star could also be an indication of maybe you meeting Gemini's family and friends, or there's movement towards doing that, plans towards doing that. Cancer, my life is not as together as it seems, and the Five of Pentacles. This kind of gives me the same type of vibration that Taurus's did. Cancer could be having trouble with something in their life around this time. And the Five of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups shows that they could be uncertain on if a romantic connection is something that is beneficial for them right now, and or they could have some uncertainty on maybe just this connection in general. A lot of up in the air energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer who's also having some type of financial issues that's causing them confusion. Leo, I lost myself for a little while, and the Justice card. So there could have been a final decision to separate from a Leo, or there could be an energy where there is balance, or somebody needs to take accountability or make things right here. Leo lost themselves for a little while, and with the Justice card to the Ace of Cups, it does look like they may try to right their wrongs with you around this time, and or some of you could be connecting to a new Leo. Virgo, you speak to me through music and the Hierophant. So Virgo feels highly connected to you with the Hierophant. They feel like the universe brought you two together, and they're hearing songs and melodies that are feeling like it's calling out to them, connected to you. And with the Five of Swords here, I feel like I get this energy where Virgo wasn't expecting to feel so connected to you. And it's almost like they are like, well, I got to just see what happens. I got to put down the fight of closing off my heart and opening it up more. Libra, I hope that you can forgive me one day. And the Devil. So Libra may have done some manipulation or just done something that felt very toxic. They hope that you can forgive them one day. They still have feelings for you, but they're still in their exploration of suitors. So the Knight of Cups and the Devil, I don't like that. Very silver-tongued energy. This type of combination of cards will say anything to get you to give them another chance. Next up is Scorpio. You came closer than anyone, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some type of destined shift between the two of you that is going to bring you wish fulfillment. So whatever type of shift you have been waiting for between you and a Scorpio could definitely happen this week. They may even allow you to be closer, or maybe your wish fulfillment is for it to be over. Either way, Nine of Cups is a soul satisfaction and independent wish fulfillment. So this is whatever you want out of Scorpio could definitely be happening for you this week. Sagittarius, I know I mess up everything, and the Queen of Cups. So Sagittarius may have definitely hurt your feelings in whatever way, shape, or form. But with the King of Cups here, they feel like you two are still connected. You two are still emotionally connected. There's still feelings. There's still care between the two of you. They do feel like you could be the one for them. So they may try to heal things with you. But I feel like they could be a little bit flighty emotionally. Or some days they're super emotional, and then other days they're hard to read on an emotional level. Capricorn, I'm so attracted to you, and the Queen of Wands. So Capricorn wants your attention. They feel like you look good, you smell good, you got it all going on, and they're trying to manifest you into their world or back into their world. So Capricorn may definitely try to get your attention this week or try to get closer to you in whatever way, shape, or form. And Aquarius, we have finding out the truth crushed me with the Lovers. So something came out here between you and Aquarius, but with the Lovers to the Empress, they still feel like you could be the one for them. They still feel like you two are divinely connected, and that this connection possibly will not be messed up by some type of truth that came out between the two of you. You know, with this combination of cards as well, it could show that there is maybe a family dynamic that's messing with the connection. The Empress could rule like a mother figure. And lastly, we have Pisces with I replay our conversations over and over, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Pisces is focusing on their stability this week, their money, their work, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So Pisces is reminiscing over some type of conversation you two had. If you're in a relationship with a Pisces, I feel like they're hoping that this overthinking of this conversation will go away and you two could be back to being stable. If you're disconnected from a Pisces, I feel like they're having trouble getting over what happened, or it's like they still think about it. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Pisces, thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing week ahead. Sorry I was a day late for your weekly, but at least it's here. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Pisces.